Good day, I am April Joy E. Arnejo and I am about to discuss three of South America's countries and one island tourist destination. And these are Brazil, Peru, Argentina, and Easter Island. Brazil. Brazil is the fifth largest country in the world. Its capital city is called Brasilia. It is located in the Federal District, carved out of Goiás State and the Central Plateau of Brazil. There are 228 languages spoken in Brazil. 4 of these are Portuguese, Spanish, English, and German. And the first language of the vast majority of Brazilians is Portuguese. As you can see here, majority of them, which are the 208.31 million speakers in Brazil, was Portuguese. Here are some of Brazilian greetings. First is Olá, which means hello, Bom dia, which means good day, Boa tarde, which means good afternoon, and Boa noite, which means good night and good evening. The political system of Brazil. It is a federal republic. Each state is governed by its own constitution and is headed by a governor, comprised of a union states, a federal district, and municipalities. The country is subdivided into the capital city. There are 26 states in Brazil. This includes Acre, Rondônia, Amazonas, Pará, Tocantins, Roraima, and Amapá, which belongs to the north, Maranhão, Piauí, Ceará, Rio Grande do Norte, Paraíba, Alagoas, Sergipe, Bahia, Pernambuco, Goiás, Mato Grosso, and Mato Grosso do Sul, São Paulo, Minas Gerais, Espírito Santo, and Rio de Janeiro, which belongs to the southeast, and at the south on the other hand were Paraná, Santa Catarina, and Rio Grande do Sul. Brief history of Brazil. Until recently, scientists thought Brazil was first settled by Asians about 10,000 years ago. But new evidence shows that there were people living there at least 32,000 years ago. Some experts think they may have arrived from the island in the Pacific Ocean. Brazil was added to the map of the world during the Great European explorations in the late 15th century, led by Portugal and Spain. When Europeans first reached the coast of Brazil, the country was home to about 30 million indigenous people, or Amerindians. Today, only about 300,000 remain, living primarily in Brazil's remotest places. Portugal established its first colony in Brazil in 1530. Colonists created sugar cane plantations along the coast and sent diamonds and gold back to Europe. Soon, people from West Africa were brought to Brazil to work as slaves. The discovery of large inland gold reserves brought thousands of people from the coast and as far away as Europe to the interior of the country. In 1789, Brazilians tried to kick out their Portuguese rulers. The rebellion was soon put down, but it started a movement toward independence by 1822. Brazil was a sovereign nation. King of Portuguese blood ruled until 1888, when military leaders and landowners expelled the king and Brazil became a federal republic. Culture and traditions. Brazil is home to Carnival, a world-famous celebration, as well as neighborhood festivals, street parades, and a music scene unlike anywhere else in the world. Brazilian culture delights in the senses from the sound of the samba. Traditionally, household chores have been women's job: washing, ironing, everyday cooking, and the dishes, as well as general house cleaning, dusting, floor scrubbing, and sewing and mending. Repair jobs are typically assigned to men. Um, Families in Brazil are typically close-knit. They are hospitable and caring. In general, they enjoy each other's company and would rather spend time together than alone. Men typically enjoy greater independence than women in Brazil culture. Compared to much of Europe and North America, Brazilian girls have less independence. Brazilian society is typically patriarchal. In rural Brazil, in contrast to Brazil's urban areas where men and women are more likely to participate equally in family decision making. Gastronomy. Here is delicacies of Brazil. First is feijoada, the most famous of all Brazilian dishes. Feijoada is eaten in every corner of the country. This rich, hearty stew consists of black beans, cooked with different cuts of pork, supplemented with tomatoes, cabbage, and carrots to round out the flavor. Next is caipirinha. Caipirinha is the national drink of Brazil. It's the most popular cocktail in the South American country, and everyone has their own way of making it. Today it is a hit worldwide and should be on every home and bro bartender's essential drink list. Tourist attractions. Here are 5 tourist natural attractions. First is Serra dos Orgos mountain range in Rio de Janeiro. Is this um, this spiky mountain range is located within a national park that covers area of around 20,000 hectares. The name Serra dos Argos refers to the shape of the mountains that resembles a tip of church pipe organs. The Meeting of Waters in Manaus. The Meeting of Waters is a region where the sandy-colored waters of the Amazon River meet the dark waters of the Rio Negro River. The waters of the two rivers run for a distance of 6 kilometers parallel to each other without mixing at the Meeting of Waters. Next is Dunes of Jalapão Tocantins. Jalapão is a top tourist destination in the state of Tocantins. It is a semi-arid microregion found for its bright orange sand dunes and other dramatic landscapes including towering rock formations and fast-flowing rivers. Iguazu Falls, Paraná are spectacular waterfalls on the Iguazu River at the border of the Paraná, Brazil, and Misiones, Argentina. It is the world's largest waterfall system. The falls divide the river into the upper and lower courses.